authorize the department of certain registrations and for other purposes.
The gentleman from Kentucky is recognized.
I yield to the gentlewoman from Indiana, Ms. Walorksi, for 2 minutes.
Gentlewoman from Indiana is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, gentlemen, for yielding. Mr. Speaker, I rise today once again to stand for life and to prevent American taxpayers from paying for abortion services overseas. Americans should never be forced to fund abortions against their conscience, period. I've long supported the Hyde Amendment, which prohibits taxpayer funding from paying for abortions domestically. Yesterday, I proudly spoke in support of this key pro-life protection, which the Democrats stripped from these appropriation packages. Now Democrats are trying to force Americans to foot the bill for abortions abroad. For decades, the Helms Amendment has prohibited abortion services from being included in our nation's foreign aid. Driven by a radical agenda, Democrats and the Biden administration have removed this long-standing common-sense prohibition from the state and foreign operations bill on the floor today. To make it clear, congressional Democrats and the Biden administration are trying to force the American taxpayer to fund abortions in foreign nations. The facts are on our side. 77% of Americans oppose using taxpayer dollars for this purpose. It is deeply disappointing, but not surprising, that Democrats are continuing to attack our pro-life values and Americans' fundamental conscious rights. Taxpayers in Indiana and around the country should never be forced to bankroll abortion services here and at home. And we most certainly should not be forced to bankroll abortions abroad. This is a dangerous path of destruction. I urge my colleagues to oppose the bill, and I yield back.
Gentlewoman yields back. The gentleman from Kentucky reserves.